Coach Ashley here, and good morning. I want to tell you all about intermittent fasting and bulletproof coffee and why you should skip your breakfast and do that instead. So, we've all heard the cliche breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? We've all been told that. But first, what we need to do is understand the science behind breakfast or breaking the fast. So when you go at least 8 hours without eating, your body goes into a fasted state, which is great because your insulin levels are low. And when your insulin levels are low because you haven't eaten, then your body has no choice but to burn the stored fat, which is what you want. But on the other hand, when we wake up and the first thing we do is eat breakfast, we put all of that fasted state to a stop. And then our body has to use the sugar that we just put in as fuel instead of using the stored fat that we want to get rid of. So I'm going to show you how you can incorporate the intermittent fasting and bulletproof coffee so that you can reap the benefits of having more energy, of enhancing your fat loss ability, of being fuller longer, as well as having a little brain power boost throughout your day. And the most important thing, you're going to target the stubborn fat storage that's on your body. So ladies, the hips, the thighs are going to be targeted. And for fellas, those abs in your low back. So here's how we're going to do it. So with intermittent fasting, for beginners, you normally fast in anywhere from 8 to 14 hours, right? So if your last meal is at 8 p.m., then if you want to fast for 12 hours, you wouldn't eat until after 8 a.m., all right? So you pick the time. If you're going to fast anywhere from 8 to 14 hours, you pick the time. But basically, you're just going to be pushing your breakfast back 4 to 5 hours. Right? If you normally wake up at 6, push it back 4 or 5 hours. Don't eat until 10 a.m. It's got that part, right? Push the breakfast back. Now, during that fasting time, you're going to have bulletproof coffee. You're going to do two things. One, bulletproof coffee. What I normally do, I just get some McDonald's, get a small black coffee, or you can make your own instant coffee, whatever you have. All right? And you're going to put it in your little blender cup. And then you're going to add some healthy fats. All right. But why the coffee? The coffee is a natural appetite suppressant. So it's going to help you to make it to your next meal. It's also a thermogenic, right? So it increases your fat burning ability. So add the coffee. Then you're going to add some healthy fats. Normally add grass-fed butter. So you could add a tablespoon for the ladies. 2 tablespoons for the fellas. And then you're going to add coconut oil. All right. I have the already liquefied version, but you can get the kind that comes in the solid version. You want to go for the virgin press kind, right? This kind I have, it also includes the MCTs, which is medium chain triglycerides. It's awesome for lowering the bad cholesterol. All right. So those 2 healthy fats, I'm going to add a tablespoon of the coconut oil as well. Those 2 healthy fats are going to be great for your energy. Also that brain power boost that you need. And it's going to keep you fuller longer. That's why you have to add those healthy fats. And the last thing that you would add is optional, but I recommend it, is protein. So you pour your protein in or put a scoop in. And it's going to taste like a hot cocoa when I'm done, with a little flavor of coffee, right? So if you like the caramel Premier Protein, it tastes like a caramel latte, right? If you like the vanilla, add the vanilla, but it's going to be delicious. All right. So you're going to do your bulletproof coffee. I put it in the blender, mix it all up. All right. That's going to increase your fat burn. That's going to target that stubborn fat around the hips and the thighs and your abs. And then you're going to have this bulletproof coffee in the morning And your second thing you're going to do is your fasted cardio. You're going to make sure that you get some fasted cardio, some high intensity interval training in 15 to 20 minutes before you eat your meal. Right? So, how do we incorporate the intermittent fasting? We push back the breakfast 4 to 5 hours. We drink our bulletproof coffee and we do our fasted cardio. We do our fasted cardio, 15 to 20 minutes of high intensity interval training, and watch that midsection, watch that stubborn fat start to melt away. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Peace.